Okay, so OnePlus 12R users, get ready for OxygenOS 15. OnePlus has started rolling out stable version of OxygenOS 15 for OnePlus 12R. Just 2 days back, we saw the stable update of OxygenOS 15 for OnePlus 12 and now it's been rolled out for OnePlus 12R. In this video, we'll talk about every change what OnePlus 12R get to see with stable version of OxygenOS 15. So now without wasting any more time, let's get started. So here I have my OnePlus 12R which was previously running open beta build and later on I updated to stable version. Here you can see OxygenOS 15, device is OnePlus 12R and the build number is .200. Is the exactly same build which open beta users have received. Some might say it's a beta build, but no guys, it's a stable version and I'll tell you how it's a stable version. First of all, let's quickly take a look at the OS details. So version number is 15.0.0.200 which is based on Android 15. Here we have the Android 15 Easter egg and this build has 5th October 2024 security patch. First you can see a user of OnePlus 12R who is on a Telegram group. He's already got the OTA update of stable version. He dropped this message at around 12:22 today. So few users have already started to receive the OTA update. And also if you see in OxygenOS updater application, they have already updated an article about the same thing which says stable OxygenOS 15 is now available for OnePlus 12R. If you open this article, so the current build which we have installed right now was released on 8th November. But the beta build was rolled out few days back for OnePlus 12R and even OnePlus 12. And this stable version was rolled out on 8th November 2024. Though they haven't announced anything on OnePlus community yet. So if you guys want to install this latest build, I can provide you the direct link in the description below. Make sure you are running the latest version of OxygenOS 14.0 and make sure the version is .832. If you have this version, you can download the file and place it inside the internal storage. I performed a local install on my device, so let me show you. Here is the file. You can see the OxygenOS 15. The incremental update package size is 3.57 GB. Once you have downloaded and placed it inside the internal storage, go to version. Tap on version 7 times until you see you are a developer now. After that, go to about section, tap on these 3 dots, select local install and choose the file. This way you can install the stable version of OxygenOS 15 on your OnePlus 12R. And guys, now before moving ahead, we have around 85% of users who haven't subscribed to our channel but they do watch our videos. So if you guys find our content useful to you guys, then make sure to smash the like button and also consider subscribing to our channel. Soon I updated my OnePlus 12R to OxygenOS 15. First pop-up which I noticed was the app optimization is recommended. And guys, I do recommend to run this app optimization service. It will take few minutes depending on the applications you have, but it optimizes all the system applications including the third-party applications which you have installed. And this will actually boost the device performance and also help you get good battery backup. So for me it took somewhere around 3.5 minutes, but the process was completed. So as said, I do recommend to run this service if you see a pop-up. And here if you see the change logs of OxygenOS 15 for OnePlus 12R, so OnePlus haven't cut down even on animation on OnePlus 12R. First major upgrade you can see which is layer 2 animation, then visual effect, then theme, live alert, live photos, photo editing, floating windows changes and many more changes are included with OxygenOS 15. So 99% of things are exactly same what we get to see on OnePlus 12. There are 1 or 2 things which aren't added on OnePlus 12R. We'll talk about them also in the later part of the video. Till now, most of you guys must be aware about this Flux theme what OnePlus have added on the lock screen for the lock screen customization. But some people including me wasn't aware about few more theme options present on OxygenOS 15. I generally used to use only these theme options which are present on the main preview. But if you tap on more themes, here if you scroll down, you can see we have 2 classic themes, then 4 sleek themes, 4 sublime, then we have 3 pulse theme. After that we have healing moments which are again 3, light and shadows we have again 4 themes, for compositions again we have 4 themes, and aerial view we have 4 themes. So in total OnePlus have given 22 themes and all the themes can be customized. And later on if you want more online themes, that can also be downloaded from theme store. But I'm sure the themes what OnePlus have given are more than enough. So first let's talk about these themes. So here you can add things like depth effect. There are few themes where you cannot add depth effect, but you can customize things like clock and other stuff. So for the additional info, you have the option to add the weather and the step counter. And we have 4 clock fonts where you can make changes in things like font style, color palette and the color intensity. Also if you want the depth effect between text and wallpaper, that can also be done from here. And you also have an option to set your own photo which you have clicked. For the styling, there are few glass patterns available towards the bottom side and you can also adjust the blur intensity. So in these pulse theme, you can make changes in the depth effect. Similar way in the healing moments also you can add the depth effect where you can see these themes can be used if you have pets In the Pulse section, if you see, we have word art styles which consist of 5 word styles. But if you go here under light and shadows, here you can see we have 9 text styles. Again, you have the option to change the color palettes and the intensity of that particular color which you have selected. For composition themes, we have 5 text styles which you can choose from. Similar way, we have the ability to make changes in the color intensity. I'll apply this and I'll show you guys the transitions. And here you can see the transition between always on display and the lock screen, which is pretty smooth. There are no lags to be seen even on OnePlus 12R. So guys, these are some of the customization you'll see on lock screen. Now going to the home screen, here there are not much of changes, but here we get to see 2 icon packs. One is radiance and the second one is shadow. This is how the shadow looks, which has the black background, and this is how the radiance looks. And if you use the radiance one, you get some new icon packs for the applications like settings, recorder, weather, photos, file manager, internet, etc. Like OnePlus 12, in the launcher they have added this advanced visual effect. Basically it applies the advanced blur effect in the notification panel, control center, home screen, and even the folders. So here you can see the nice background blur whenever I open the folder on the home screen. And the same thing goes whenever I pull the control center or the notification panel, along with the app drawer. In these areas we have a nice blur effect. Now talking about the control center, so here we have options to select control center between split and the classic one. This is how the classic quick setting tiles look. With the single swipe down, you can see the notification, and to open the control center, you again need to swipe down. Then we have this split one, and I've personally started using this a lot. With a single swipe itself, I can access all the quick setting tiles, and if I want to check out the notification, I just have to swipe right. If I want to open directly notification panel, I have to swipe it from the left side. You can also disable things like show tiles name. So once this is disabled, and whenever you open the quick setting tiles, it looks more cleaner now. You also have the option to reset if you have messed up the quick setting tiles. You can edit the quick setting tiles by tapping on the edit icon towards the left hand side, but there is no option to resize the quick setting tiles. You can just move around. Here we have the upgraded version of OnePlus Shelf. And guys, do let me know in the comment section below how many of you guys use OnePlus Shelf. I personally never use it. In terms of animation, as I told you guys, they haven't cut down on anything. With OxygenOS 15, the system's graphic got a big boost. Now everything looks smoother and animations flow better, thanks to faster processing. So even if you are multitasking or using heavy applications, visual stays smooth. This thing have also been added in things like widgets, folders, and components. Basically, which means you'll see seamless transition and smooth animation even when you are switching tasks often. Plus, they have also made sure swiping feels smooth across the whole system, including third-party application. Now with OxygenOS 15, the alert slider pop-up appears in the capsule form. So here you can see, soon I move the alert slider, that pop-up appears in this live capsule. And now it supports multiple applications unlike before. And you can see that transition is super smooth whenever you open or close the live capsule. They have given us few options for the live alert, which includes 2 options, like whenever you tap a capsule, you can either view in card or you can directly open the application. So currently you can see the timer is running. If I tap on the timer, the clock application will open. But I personally like this option, which is view in card. And currently we have support of 2 third-party applications. One is Swiggy and Zomato. For the system services, these are the things which are supported, which includes music playback, personal hotspot, screen recorder, etc. Also, the volume slider got revamped. If you tap for the first time, it appears normally like before, but if you tap second time, it appears in a thin line. And this will be less distractive while watching content on your device. In changes, OnePlus have mentioned about the live photos in the camera application. But that thing is currently not present here on OnePlus 12R, though that feature is only available on OnePlus 12. So if I show you guys here, you can see an icon in the center which is of live photos, but that's not present on OnePlus 12R, but they have mentioned it in the change logs. Hoping to see it in the upcoming updates. After that, in the photos application, they have added a new feature. So for example, if you edit any of the photos, here I have a screenshot. If I make changes in any of the photo or screenshot and later on save it, it doesn't matter you save a copy or replace the file. So I'll select replace the file, and if next time I open that particular photo and tap on edit, I have an option to revert to the default settings, which is a pretty good implementation. And in the photos application, we haven't got any kind of AI features. Though in gallery, even on OnePlus 12, AI features are not present, but they are present at least in the Notes application. But here if you tap on edit, we don't have any AI edit features like what we have seen on closed beta builds for OnePlus 12. But on OnePlus 12 in the Notes application, we do have support of AI. So here towards the left hand side, you can see on OnePlus 12, there's an option to trigger AI assistant for Notes. But that thing is not available on OnePlus 12R. So even if I open any Notes, towards the left hand side, you can see we don't have any AI features included yet. So don't expect AI features to come on OnePlus so soon. You might get to see some AI features on open beta and even more on closed beta builds. OnePlus 12R also got the Easter egg of never settle in the calculator application. So whenever you type 1 plus equals, you can see the new Easter egg of never settle, which is a feature of OG OxygenOS. And guys, talking about OG OxygenOS, so if you go to settings, display and style, if you scroll down to colors, there's a two-tone color option which again gives the vibe of OxygenOS. So if you have selected this one, and later on if you go to the settings page, you can see a nice black and white combination, and the same thing goes here for the quick setting tiles. This thing we had seen in OG OxygenOS. After that, everything was colorful. I mean ColorOS. For the pop-up view, they have added a new feature. So whenever you have any notification from anyone, so I'm sending a message to this number, and here you can see if any pop-up appears, you have an option to swipe down to open the notification in floating windows. I just have to swipe down and that application will open in the floating windows. Later on also we have two gestures, like if I swipe down, the application will open in the full screen, and if I swipe up, the application will be completely closed. Again, a very useful feature while doing multitasking. Hide apps also got upgraded. So let me enable hide application feature. So here they have given two options to access hide application. One is access via home screen icon. You can customize that home screen icon, which lets you change the app icon also to fake the hide application icon. And they have also given an option to change the name. So you can set any custom name so that people don't recognize that it's an icon of hidden application. And this option was already there, which is access via dial pad. So if you're using this option, access via home screen, in the app drawer, you'll have an icon called hide application, wherein you'll see all your hidden applications. Private safe also got optimized, and a proper segregation can be seen between images and videos, audios, document and other files. Another add-on related to privacy is like your device can be easily tracked even if it is switched off using Find My Device application. So here you can see if I long press on the power key, I get a message which says you can locate this phone with Find My Device even when powered off. Now let's go to the settings. So settings, you guys are already aware, a lot of changes OnePlus have done, and one of my best theme for the settings is this two-tone color palette. And the settings are also well segregated. Even on OnePlus 12R, you do have an halo fingerprint animation. For the always on display, you can either choose this seamless, and the second one is classic, which basically displays the basic clock. But if you use this seamless, it uses the clock styles of Fluke's theme. Inside wallpapers, there are two sets of new wallpapers added by OnePlus, which includes 6 wallpapers of aerial view and 4 wallpapers of light and shadow. Under connection and sharing, even OnePlus 12R got this feature called Share with iPhones. So basically with iPhone users, you can share files faster using this feature. In the changelog, they haven't mentioned anything related to holo audio, but it was mentioned on OnePlus 12. I'll watch some videos using my OnePlus Buds 3 Pro, then I'll get an idea whether those changes are added on OnePlus 12R or not. That I'll keep you guys posted in the review video. Recent page also got optimized, and it remembers the previously used application. So for example, currently I'm using this application, and if I go to recent page, here you can see I was using Play Store. But now if I go to settings page and now I open the recent page, it will remember that last used application was messaging application. A small touch, but a useful one. Screenshot got a new add-on which says hide status bar and navigation bar. So if this thing is enabled and I take a screenshot, you can see the status bar and the navigation bar is hidden completely. Also, they haven't cut down on this feature which is under eye comfort, and that's ultra anti-flickering. The same thing have also been added on OnePlus 12, and you have both the options standard anti-flickering and the ultra anti-flickering. This was again an OG OxygenOS feature which was called as DC dimming. Even on OnePlus 12R, the system storage have gone down up to 7.79 GB. And later in the about section, you also have this system core, which includes things like Trinity engine, and it will also show you the system resources usage and other things like storage, RAM, etc. And you guys let us know in the comment section below, did you guys receive an OTA update of stable build of OxygenOS 15 for your OnePlus 12R if you are running OxygenOS 14? These were all the features what stable version of OxygenOS brings on the table for OnePlus 12R. Meanwhile, if you guys have any kind of questions, you can let me know in the comment section below. This is your friend Ashok signing out. See you guys in the next video.